Listen up. Be you. You got this. I said it before and I'll say it again. Keto rock stars, stay strong. Be you. Bacon, beef, butter. Keto rock stars. Keto rock stars. Keto rock stars. Keto on, stay strong. Be you. Keto rock stars.
What's everybody doing tonight? It's Sunday Night Live, and I'm your host, Rockin Coach Amy, and this is Keto Rockstars. I hope everybody's having a good night. I'm really excited about the show. A lot going on tonight. Before I get into it, let's say hello to everybody. We got Granny Boo in the house. Welcome. Hey, Granny Boo. Sandy says, hey, beautiful girl. Hey, pretty girl. Hey, beautiful woman yourself. Thanks for tuning in. Juju says, hey, Amy. Love the background. Very cool. See you in a bit. Thomas Target Prime Rib is here. Charger Mopar is here from Miami, Florida. Thanks for tuning in. Kelly, Missouri Carnivore's in the house. Hello, my dear friend. I hope you're having a good night. Brian Dish is in the house. Hey, Brian. Hope you're having a good night. Everybody's saying hi. Lynn 22 Cute Cats here. Hey, beautiful Lynn. Just saw you over on Cindy DeManch's channel. Good to see you back here. Cordelia in Albany is here. Welcome. Tuning in from Albany, New York. I hope you had a wonderful 4th of July. Bacon Runner's in the house. Hey, Bacon Runner. Hope you're having a good night. Donna Ray. See, Schmoovy, my neighbor's in the house. Hey, Schmoovy, how you doing tonight? Good evening. Erin, Booby Goats is in the house. She says, hey, everyone, welcome to the best Sunday night show around. Also, happy Carniversary. Love you, my beautiful friend. Someday I'm going to meet you in person, and I'm excited for that day. Paul's in the house. Hey, Paul, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Evelyn, my beautiful friend, one of the first people I ever met in this community. Welcome, Evelyn. Thanks for tuning in. Carolina Carnivore's in the house. Hey, Carolina Carnivore. Thank you for the congrats. I really appreciate that. Ricky is in the house. Welcome, Ricky. Taking a bath. Rick Charger Mopar says, Loretta's in the house. Welcome, Loretta. Thanks for tuning in. And my beautiful friend John's in the house. Welcome. John is doing big things, guys. Big things. Thanks for tuning in. Isabella's in the house. Welcome, Isabella. Thanks for tuning in. Coach Angela Mullins is here, writing a check for church to pay the water bill. Well, that's awesome. Cynthia's in the house. Welcome, Cynthia. Kathleen's here. Thank you for tuning in, Kathleen. Sharon's in the house. Welcome, Sharon. Thanks for tuning in. Oh my gosh, all my friends are here. I'm so excited. Brenda Jones in the house. Welcome, Brenda. Thank you for tuning in. Jeannie, my beautiful friend from Australia that I'm going to meet in September is here. It's cold there. Well, it's hot here. Can you guys hear my fan? I have a fan over here right now, and I'm trying not to turn on the air conditioning out here because it's really expensive. This is our 4-season room, and it's beautiful out here. I've got the outside behind me. But let me know if the fan is too loud, and I'll turn it off, although I'm not really interested in baking. Dan's in the house, Lion Danivore podcast. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Golden Girl is here. Hi, Golden Girl. Thanks for showing up tonight. I love the ensemble. Walking the dog. Hopefully I can get home before the big thunderstorm in New York. Yes. So I'm going to be taking, in a little bit, not right yet, I'm probably going to open it up to a panel, okay? Because I thought about this. I almost wasn't able to do the smoked bacon because it's supposed to rain here. And you do not hear the fan. Good. I It's supposed to rain. It was raining earlier and I didn't want to have my cameras outdoor. And I just got to give kudos to my husband, my vice president. He helped me figure out how to put the camera in the garage and face the smoker so that the camera and all the electronics don't get wet. So I got to give kudos to my husband, Dennis, for helping me figure this all out. Thank you. I love this shirt. I got this on Amazon, and Cindy DeManch made these earrings. And of course, my hat, the 250th anniversary jean hat, and Spanky got one. And I believe that Terry Girl got one too. Okay, good. They did not hear the fan. And Evelyn wants everybody to watch the sardine ice cream video. Yes, a year ago, Cindy DeManch challenged me to eat sardine ice cream, and I made pistachio sardine ice cream at a meetup with my beautiful friend Andy and Susan. And yes, Juju says, John, loved your video for Lance on Dr. Kiltz. They played it. John is amazing. Okay, John is amazing. Yeah, it's a little human here. And the windows are open behind me. These are open. And Jerry's singing, okay, I was going to sing this. Ready? Happy Carniversary to me. Happy Carniversary to me. Happy Carniversary to me. Happy Carniversary to me. And many more. I can sing happy birthday on screen, and that's about it. Because I think that's about the only thing I can sing that I won't get a demonetized or a demerit for. All right, who else we got here? Barbara's in the house. My beautiful friend Barbara. Oh my goodness. Welcome, Barbara. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I think I'm caught up saying hi to everybody. First things first, announcements. Many of you are spreading the word. I'm starting the Rockin Tech Academy. The Rockin Tech Academy. So many of you have asked me to help you with technology because that's my day job. I am an IT professional with almost 30 years experience. I am a technical trainer by trade, so I teach classes every day. So I've started the Rockin Tech Academy. This is a tech class for health coaches and social media influencers, and really anyone who wants to join. So if you're interested, this is a closed class. This will not be out in the YouTube land. If anybody's interested, you can email me, ketorockstars21@gmail.com or amy@harmonyhealthlifestyle.com. Now, some of the things that I'm going to be teaching: social media, niche, algorithm, best practices and etiquette, live stream consistency, minimum hardware requirements, how to record your first video from like your phone, how to transfer videos from your phone to your computer, how to edit videos in software, how to use AI to come up with descriptions, thumbnails, and titles, how to create a domain and sign up for Google Workspace for your business, how to set up Stripe to receive payments for your business, how to create a link in bio website and connect it to the domain that we create, YouTube monetization and what that means, how to set up your Buy Me a Coffee, how to create a Google form, how to use Google Calendar to create booking pages, set up your schedule, and mark yourself as unavailable in your calendar, how to set up your Nightbot, how to use accounting software to help manage your business finances. That might be down the road, but yes, all of this and much, much more. I'm going to teach in this class how to do several of these things along with other things. So if you're interested in that, give me an email. And yes, Rick says I always fail the minimum requirements. Okay, so Don Schonger's in the house. Carnivore Muscle, Jonathan's here. Welcome. Oh, and so if you guys have signed up already, you're going to be receiving some emails for me in the next couple of days because I have recorded, I think, the first classes technical training. So it is a little bit of a setup for this. So I appreciate your patience. but I'm working on it actively. Okay. Next thing. We're probably going to have a live panel here in a little bit, but I am going to bring on screen. So for my Carniversary, what I wanted to do is I wanted to smoke some bacon. So I've got my smoker set up. So without further ado, and this is just easy. You just put bacon on a tray and throw it in the smoker. So I'm going to walk outside and we're going to get this going. Now, full disclosure. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Manda the Carnivore. Just gifted flour times 30 joules. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're going to go outside. I've got some bacon. Hopefully you can all still hear me out here. It's beautiful out. Sunny, it looks like it's going to get overcast. Okay, so I've got this bacon here, right? And I have, hopefully you can't hear my air conditioner either. And I've got one of my smoker trays. So we're just going to line up some bacon on the smoker tray and go to town, okay? So here we go. Get this. Oh, I got some bacon that doesn't want to be put out. So we're just going to lay these across. Now, one thing is we bought this cold smoker attachment. This is a I want to say probably 12, at least 12 years old Masterbuilt electric smoker. I love my Masterbuilt electric smoker because it's easy. It's set it and forget it. And now that we've got and I apologize, I cannot read the chat right now, but I will be right back to you in just a moment. We're just laying out the bacon onto the smoker rack. This is, like I said, this is probably at least 12 or 15 years old. And I put some in there about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. What if I can get one more piece on there? Let me scooch this down, see if I can get one more piece. I just wanted some smoked bacon for my birthday. Okay. Oh, I feel like I can get one more piece on there. It's going to shrink down anyway, right? Okay. So let me move this over here. Get this chair out of the way. And we're going to open up this puppy and see what's going on in here. We're going to put the rack in here in just a second. All right, ready, guys? Hopefully it's nice and smoky in there. Oh, a little bit smoky. Oh, my glasses just steep. We got to check out the smoke. It does not look like it is too smoky. So it's probably a good thing I checked. Okay, we're going to put this into this on another rack. Now, the bacon that I've already started smoking, it's looking pretty good, but I'm going to leave it in here for, all right. I'm going to leave this in here for a while. And you can smoke it as long as you want. You can dehydrate it or you can just cook it to your desired likeness. All right, let's do this. And we have to choke the chips every once in a while. So we're going to open this cold smoker attachment. And we're going to like a fire, right? You got to. Okay, so that should help with the smoke. There we go. All righty. Let me take this rest of this bacon inside, grab my glasses, and we'll come back over here. All right, guys. I am back. I'm back. Let me do this. Let's switch this over here. Okay. I'm back on my back. So what is everybody saying? Okay. 40 watching. Holy cow. 47. Hi, Menawa. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're having a good night. Yes. So that's the other thing I want to talk about. Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate that. And I will get you the information for the class here probably in the next day or two. Awesome. Awesome. That is wonderful, Jonathan. I hope to see you there. Amanda's in the house. Thank you. Thank you for those stars too, Amanda. I really appreciate that. Oh, something about the stool. It's not, that's just, that's quite a nice stool to be fuel. What kind of wood is that stool? I don't know. Cheap wood, it was given to me. And a lot of times I use it for stuff like I prop my camera on it when I'm filming outside. Speaking of which, I smoked a pork butt for, okay, Jerry's asking a question. She wants to know, Q, will you teach us in tech class how to use two cameras? I can. It depends on what software you're using. But yes, that's something that I can show. I'm probably not going to teach too much OBS because that's really advanced, and Rick can tell you. I'm probably going to show you more about how you can do it with the confines of whatever software you're using. But yes, that will be something that I can show is how to do two cameras, if that's something you're interested in. Let's see. Ain't nothing better than the flavor of an offset. What is that? Engine cooked bacon, meat shrinkage. Yes, meat shrinkage. You said it, Jerry, not me. Looks yum. I'm hungry now, man. Mannix Gaming's in the house. Well, hi, Mannix. Thank you for tuning in. Whoa, 52 peeps. Yeah, I use OBS. I mean, down the road, if someone really wants to use OBS, I can teach that. But if that's more an advanced thing. Offset smoker, Rick says. Okay. I gave up smoking in the 90s. That's hilarious. Thick, heavy smoke usually indicates dirty smoke. Good to know, Carolina. Thank you for that tip. And Isabella's posting some emojis. And Rick often made bacon and eggs on the engine. Okay, so I want to talk for a minute about my Carniversary. This is my 1-year Carniversary, right? Sorry, the sun is starting to set, so I'm probably gonna have some weird sunshine on me for a bit. I've been 9 years on a ketogenic diet, right? 9 years. And I've lost 110 pounds, reversed hypertension, reduced joint pain, significantly improved asthma, allergies, eczema, got off all of my meds except for some allergy medications and an inhaler that I still need occasionally. A year ago, I went carnivore because I started feeling this extreme exhaustion that I could not explain, right? And I was run down. Come to find out, I had an undiagnosed hypothyroid, in combination with menopause symptoms. So within 2 weeks of going carnivore, this got so much better, like so much better. Now, I have gained some weight. I gained about 25 pounds, but you know what? I'm not freaking out about it because I had gotten down to 148 pounds. I'm 5'9", I weigh about 175. And my current doctor says I'm too fat. My previous doctor said I was too skinny. My last doctor says I need to go on a GLP-1 to lose the 25 pounds. So it's like, whatever. I don't care. I feel amazing. I'm full of energy. And the other thing that happened is, you probably can't see it because of the weird sun. I'll just show you this side. Oh, wait, you can see this side. Do you see this? Yesterday, I was in a pool for like all day. And for 3 hours, I didn't put any sunscreen on. And you guys have all seen how fair complected I am, right? You all see how fair complected I am. And I did not get burnt. Like, after 3 hours, I started to feel my shoulders get a little bit of it, right? Here. Oh, that's too bright. That's washed out. But you can see this in my... So after 3 hours, I did put a little bit of sunscreen on my shoulders where it started hurting. But like, usually I get burned within 30 minutes. So that was just so amazing. My brain is feeling so much better. Like, oftentimes people ask me, how is Amy able to work a full-time job, sing in 2 choirs, own a health coaching business, be a social media influencer, a YouTuber, and take care of a 98-year-old with dementia? How is Amy able to do all this? It's because my brain is on fire from carnivore. And I just did not have that from keto. I just did not have that from keto. I didn't have it until I went carnivore. Okay, let me read a few more comments and then I'm probably going to open up the panel. Let's see what's here. Okay, we got that one. Yes, and it went by so fast, guys. Like, it was only supposed to be 30 days, right? 30 days carnivore. Yeah, I think you, me, and Mitch. Jonathan might use OBS too. That's how I get the fancy chat reader and the hold on, the Keto Rockstars applause meter. Cook's in the house. Hey, Bill, how's it going? Spanky's in the house. And John says he's building some tools that will automate all that stuff for you. So, yep, for great smoke, reach for steak instead of a sweet. Yes. He's saying happy Carniversary. Thank you so much. And thank you, Jeannie. Jeannie does not see the weight problem. Yeah. Menawa also hasn't burned at all. Lizzie's in the house. What's up, Lizzie? Jerry says 175 is normal for our height. Hi, Juliet. Juliet's listening and not chatting. Well, thank you for tuning in, dear friend. I appreciate you so much. John says I can use and operate OBS to 810. I don't know what that 810 is. Charlie's in the house. Charlie, I will see you in Kalamazoo, I hope. Oh, one other thing. Dustin, Keto Simple is having a meetup in Indy on August 8th, I think around noonish, at the Buffalo Wild Wings there. So if you're able to get to Indianapolis, or it's actually Avon, Indiana, which is like a suburb of Indy, I would love to meet you there. Thank you so much, Amanda. Okay, so without further ado, I think I'm going to open this up for a panel. Let me get the link here. Oh, yes. 10 out of 10 would be, okay, so you were rating yourself. I get it now. News broadcasting level with multiple cameras and panning. All right, hold on. Feel like I'm pretty proficient with OBS. Let me get me copy invite link. Here we go, guys. Okay. I'm not ignoring you all. I'm just posting the link. If anybody wants to, I can have up to 10 people on screen. Let me pin this to the top. If anybody wants to join me. And look who is the first. Thomas is the first.
Yeah.
Hey, Thomas. Let me
Hold on one second.
hide this. How are you doing? How are you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing good.
How you doing?
How you
Okay, I have a
doing?
question for you. Did
Okay.
you do any of the festivities in New York or New Jersey or anything for the 4th of July last night?
No. I just basically did my show yesterday. So
Which I missed.
was
I
actually
apologize.
I'm actually doing alternate day fasting. So yesterday was actually my fast day. So I didn't even have barbecue burgers or hot dogs.
Oh, what's
I
that?
made stuff, but I
Oh.
didn't have anything.
Oh my gosh. Panel is already filling up. We've got Metabolic and Paul. Hi, Paul.
Hello.
How are you doing today, guys?
Doing good. Doing good.
What did
Doing really
everybody
good.
do for the 4th of July?
Not much. We had I don't know, it was about 8:30, 9 o'clock. We had a big thunderstorm and we dropped 30 degrees in half an hour, which was a godsend because it went from a 101 to 74 in about 30 minutes. And I don't know, 140,000 people around me who lost power.
Wow. Oh, and Thomas, did you survive the what's her name got married yesterday, and did they brown you out for her wedding so that they could air condition the
I was lucky.
what's her name? Taylor Swift wedding?
Yeah. I was lucky. I had some flickers, which you guys knew about because it happened when I was on with Grandma, I think it was, or somebody.
Yeah.
And or maybe Jerry, but not really anything horrible. But there were people here that actually lost power for a couple days, like, or at least they were told it wasn't going to be fixed until the 5th, and they got fixed like a day early. So I think that I'm wondering if like they just told them that so then they could look like the miracle workers, like Scotty on Star Trek, like tell it's going to take like 4 days to fix something, and then he does it in a half an hour,
Yeah.
So
I'm going to answer this question real quick. Carolina Carnivore asks, what flavor pellets to use for smoking? I prefer hardwoods for beef, sweet fruit woods for chicken and pork. A mix. Personally, I prefer like the mesquite flavored, but I like to mix a little bit of mesquite with a fruit. I find no matter what the meat is, but you can play around with that. You can play around with it and see what you like. And if you have a question, oh my gosh, sorry, the sun is really weird right now, but that's the problem with streaming out here. If you have a question, put a QQQ in front of it because I have a filter over here in my OBS, and I can see it right away.
That's cool.
Because sometimes the chat gets crazy.
No. Our chat? No.
I actually went over to my former's PCA's house yesterday, and she actually braided my hair yesterday for me.
Cool.
That's cool. Looks good.
Thank you.
What's a PCA?
Personal care attendant. PCA.
Awesome.
And she's like, your hair's grown since the last time I seen you. I was like, yeah, that's kind of be expected because it's been close to a month. And then she's doing my hair. She goes, what's this bald spot back here? I said, oh, I ripped my hair out trying to pull out a ponytail.
You mean it's not male pattern baldness?
No,
Just kidding.
It's not male pattern baldness.
For those of you who don't understand that joke, Metabolic, I'll let you tell what's going on with that.
Yeah, I was looking in my medical records at the insurance company. I have direct access to them. And one of the things in there that it said I had been diagnosed with, being a female, was male pattern baldness. Like, last time I checked, I was a female, and it's almost impossible for females to get male pattern baldness. So yeah, and I can't do any. And the thing is, because the doctor put it in as me having it, I can't do anything to remove it. So yeah.
There's got to be something you can do.
Yeah, I've got to talk to my doctor and see what when I go see him in August to get them to do something. Because I'm like, I don't want all this stuff in there that doesn't apply to me. So, yeah.
Thank you, John. John says 52 watching and only 22 thumbs up. Hit up that thumbs. Thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. And okay, so
I didn't forget. Okay.
along with the theme, like probably the biggest thing that I feel on Carnivore is my 1-year Carniversary is being able to accomplish all this stuff. Like everyone's always like, Amy, how can you do all this stuff? How can you do these videos, do these live streams, work a full-time job, sing in 2 choirs, like do all this stuff? I'm going to go around the panel and find out, like, do you guys feel the same intensity like that? Oh, hold on, here's Kelly. Do you guys feel the same, like, whoa, Paul's big. Hold on. Trying to figure this out. I guess we're going to go to this one. Do you guys feel the same, like, level of intensity and able to get things done? Let's talk to you first, Thomas. Do you have, like, energy like you...
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. My energy is increasing little by little, it gives me enough to go around the park, stuff like that, to use the weighted vest, or go to work, but I do still get tired sometimes. But I think my energies, as my insulin resistance gets more under control and stuff, and I get better and better, I think my energy will kind of grow and things will get, all my health will start building up, and we'll start fixing. So.
And Paul, do you feel like your energy has increased?
I've always been pretty energetic. It's never really been an issue. Guess I was born to work. But I find that I'm much more mentally confident. I just have a confidence now that I probably had at one time, but it waned away or something. But I just feel very confident in a lot of things, I don't let age bother me. I'm going to be 70 and, hey, 1 week I'll be 70. And I still got dreams and goals and, I got another house to build, another business to build, and I might retire when I'm 85 or 90.
Wow.
I was trying to motivate myself one time. This goes back. This is even before Carnivore. So I wrote my obituary to try to inspire myself. And I died when I was 88. It's like July 22nd. And I threw that away. I'm going straight through to 90, and I wouldn't be surprised. Man, I got my kids. My kids have kind of turned over a leaf, Look at my 2 boys. I thought they were going to die young, and now they're addicted runners, and so far they're so good. But I just feel more confident, mentally, just more confident, more self-assured, Maybe it's I'm getting towards the end of my life and I don't want to miss anything, so I listen to myself more. I don't let things go by, you know. That would
That's a good
downgrade
point. That's
my
a good
life.
point.
You know, like I was in a relationship once, and I would have a thought, boy, she really looks beautiful tonight, you know. And I was a dumbass. I didn't say it. You know what I mean? And or I, you know, something turned me on, you know, and I didn't act on it, you know. Now things don't stop me anymore, you know. And anyhow,
That's that's awesome. Menawa, what about you? What have you noticed as far as being able to get things done?
Yeah. Energy is definitely increased. I am now back to driving a vehicle after not driving for over 2 years. I'm actually now having to walk because my vehicle is not wheelchair equipped, and I'm actually starting to do some of my own housework again, which is huge because before just sweeping a little 3 by 5 foot area would leave me, even with my O2 on back when I was wearing O2, it would leave me sore short of breath, and my heart would be racing like I just got done running a marathon after sweeping a little 3 by 3 foot by 5 foot area. Now I can actually sweep my entire apartment and not have any issues. And I can also run the vacuum cleaner, which is something I couldn't do before. So
That's awesome.
wow.
That's awesome. Ivy popped on and she disappeared. Ivy, feel free to come back on. Come back on. You're welcome here. We're just going around asking questions. So, Kelly, your turn to answer the question. What have you like? Do you feel like you can get way more done on carnivore than you could? I know your answer, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I have a lot more done because when you have a bad damaged hip joint, you shouldn't be walking. I shouldn't be walking, but I have no problem getting stuff done. You know, I may have to take a break here and there. Yes, you know, like last I just got done with the lion diet, the last month, and I felt phenomenal. I felt a lot of energy, but also in and out, it depends on what day it is. I do feel that internal, that burning pain inside where that hip, but it doesn't stop me. You know, I just stop, catch myself, and then I get on, I keep on going. Like I broke records at work. Normally take me 8 hours to do a tub surround. It took me 4 this last time. But now this weekend's a little bit different for me. I don't have much energy, and that's because I've been off the coffee for a few days, and I'm just trying to get off to see how it does. I've done this before, and I didn't see no effects, but this time, I want to get off of it. So like I've been just kind of blah over the weekend. More exhausted and stuff, but right now I feel pretty good. So
Thank you. Okay, so another thing that's kind of themed with this weekend, I am a bicentennial baby, which means I was born in 1976. Okay, Paul's like, so I turned 50 this year, and the country turned 250, and so I have a goal. I want to make it to what is it called? I don't know what 300. Tricentennial. I want to make it. So that means I have to live to be 100 and make it to July. So I have a new goal, but I want to show you guys a cute little photo. This was 1976, and I'm the little one and these are my brothers and sisters. And I'm just a little baby down at the bottom.
Oh, you're adorable.
So
that's cute.
I'm hoping. So like this was kind of a big deal, and I got a little emotional last night watching some of the festivities because I'm like, oh my gosh, I have a new goal. I got to figure out how to get this off the screen now. See here. And
Well,
Ivy's
Amy,
back.
here's soon
Yay!
as you make it, and I'm there with you.
Okay,
Hey,
here it
everybody.
is. Get rid of this photo. What is going on? Okay, so this is, I'm still not 100% used to the software. Give me a second.
Problem.
Image. So weird. Okay, do this. Get rid of this. Oh my gosh. Now it's like, oh, here I can kick it.
Now we're
There
all
it-
here.
Okay.
Picture. Okay.
Do I not have a picture
Ivy.
up?
Is that Ivy? Is that
My camera.
Ivy's using OBS?
know-
I just
Can
saw
you-
you.
I know, right?
I
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
I had
I
the
see
camera
a
working last
camera
time,
with a
but
line across it, so it looks like our camera's off.
yeah, I got kitten problems right now. I've been like babysitting my daughter's a little kitten. I wanted to show him off. He's a mini Milton. But he ran across my keyboard. I don't know what happened. So I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying
Oh,
to figure it out.
it's okay. It's okay. Well, as soon as you get that up and running,
Got
this is, oh, there you are. Yeah. So nice to
Yeah,
meet
picture-
you, like on screen.
Really?
Yeah, the picture of my thumbnail is from last year. Last year was a blonde hair. This year I'm natural.
You look great. So
Well, you were asking about the brain fog thing and dealing with that. I am a major advocate for a carnivore because I suffer from brain fog. So I had a grand mal seizure about 15 years ago, and it put me in a wheelchair for a while, and then to a walker, and then a cane. And I've been off my cane now for, well, since I started carnivore, about 2 weeks after that.
Way to go.
Yeah, February of this year is when I started, right after my daughter's birthday. That's how I can remember it. And I haven't used a cane since then. Thank you so much for the carnivores world for saving me. And my brain fog is gone, and I'm driving everybody crazy. I'm sorry, I'm driving everybody crazy with everything that, I'm building websites and trying to do everything, and I need to slow down.
And don't you also like have a community, you have a community that you kind of run? Tell us about that.
I am rebuilding a ghost town here. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Silver Dollar City. It's kind of like a pioneer
I've been
town.
there.
It's like a pioneer town for tourists and everything. But I would like to do that pioneer town, but as a co-op. So it's not a tourist trap, but it's just kind of like a place for people to local and have a co-op. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Mondragon, but that was a place in Spain. That was a city trapped between two warring cities next to it, and they got rich. They were almost as rich as the Vatican just because they created a co-op between all of the businesses. And I just wanted to do a co-op that way. It's I'm not going to explain it right now. I'm a brain fog, but it's a way for everybody to be able to get their own fellowship going. We start with fellowship fire circles. We got actually 3 here in Missouri. We got one up in Kansas City, we got one in Springfield, and we got mine here. And then we have 2 in California, one in Calico, and we got one in another ghost town, and I can't remember the name of the ghost town. It's got a YouTube channel. And then we got Savage, Texas. So we've got villages going everywhere, and they start out as fellowship fire circles. And everybody's, they just show up on the weekend, do a weekend warrior thing, and we help them. Once they get enough people, we help them co-op with local farmers to help that farmer multiply his income, because, he's going to have people helping them now and diversify their income, so they're not just doing one crop, doing monoculture. We help them learn how to do silvopasture and regenerative agriculture, like Joel Saladin, the lunatic farmer way. Yeah, that's what we're doing. And we're helping the distressed farmers out that way by they provide us with meat, and we provide them with free labor. And they
That's
also
awesome.
provide Yeah, we take the waste of their property, like down in the creek beds in between their fields where all of the trees are growing and they can't really use it for pasture or anything. They let the trees grow up around the creeks in between the fields. Well, that's where we put in a little campgrounds to start with, and then that's where they start building the little weekend warrior villages, and we're housing homeless people with that. So we take in people that are tradesmen already, and we give them a free shop and a free lot in exchange for them joining our co-op. It's pretty easy. And then they were able to take in apprentices to help teach them and train them, and that's what I'm doing. Just trying to help with that. They get raw materials from the farmer, and then they also get raw materials from a division that we call eco junk, where we take all trash. We eliminate the concept of waste. Like plastic bottles, plastic waste. We use pyrolysis. Rick will know all about that. We use pyrolysis, which is essentially a whiskey still for plastic. You put it with plastic in a whiskey still, and it doesn't have to be made out of copper because you don't care what it tastes like, right? That's why they make whiskey stills out of copper and the taste, but you care what it tastes like. So you put plastic in a still, and it turns it into gas. And if you refine it better, it turns it into diesel or plastiline. We have a guy in Dallas that's helping us out with that. He's an engineer, and we're getting it set up in all the villages. My village here, we are in the middle of it installing a methane digester to provide free cooking gas and heating gas to the whole village. And when I say the whole village, there's not really a village here yet. It's just we got the gas for when the village is built. Nobody here yet but me and the Weekend Warriors that shows up every once in a while. That's enough about me.
This is your channel. That's you, right? Ivy-Weenet.
Yeah. That's not, I don't really get on camera much because I don't know if you guys can see, I've got like the plague. I've got systemic lupus, erythematosus, fibromyalgia, and physteria, and Lyme disease.
Wow.
So that's why I don't get on camera often because I don't even go out into public.
You're beautiful.
I'm covered in scars though. I have to have a red light on me all the time. Do you see my red light? And yeah,
yes.
The doctor's working up here that's a UV light. So it's like I'm a reptile or something. I don't know. I'm Rh negative, but they have me on and that helps me a lot also with my pain and everything. But yeah, I'm not on a cane no more. I mean, it's right over there across the room if I need it, but I don't use it. I'm just so happy about that. And I want to share this with everybody, all of my members and everything. That's why oh my gosh, I lost so many members. Most of my members are like these hippies, like vegans, and I didn't realize that. I just thought, hey, they don't eat much meat when they come over. But I did not realize that. And when I went carnivore and I came out and I said, hey, I'm carnivore, I'm healing. Look what happened to me. I already lost 50 pounds. I'm not using my walker, not using my cane. And gone. They hate me now. They're like, how dare you? I'm like, at least I'm not.
You know what?
The field's getting tilled, kills millions of animals compared to 1 cow a year. 1 cow a year per person. All those plants and no. Yeah, and we do plateau investigation. So
and think about how many animals are killed when you are prepping the fields. There's little animals that get I can just say, for example, we accidentally mowed over some baby bunnies once when we were mowing our grass. So if you imagine that it is a bigger scale, what happens?
I got a 3-legged turtle right now from my husband running it over.
Oh, wait, where's Rick?
I'll be right back. I'm going to go get that kitten.
Okay. And while you guys are doing that, I'm going to let Rick, we all know Rick is like the forever carnivore, right? He's probably going to live to be 200 years old, I would estimate.
He's going to be
and he'll see the quad centennial or whatever. He's going to see
You can't see.
U.S.
because it's so
turned
black.
400.
Black Venice.
All right, I'm gonna go check. You guys chat amongst yourselves. I'm gonna go check the smoker. Give me a second here. Okay, smoker camp.
He's got a death grip on my
Nice.
like.
Engine cam.
Ugh. Okay, this is Onyx, my daughter's kitten. I thought
Black Menace.
you needed everybody.
Oh, look at that.
We've got a lot of animals here. I have an animal sanctuary here. So if anybody wants to adopt, we've got plenty of critters here. You can come play with them on my farm all day, and while you decided to take home with you.
I can tell you about animals. The one thing that we have an issue in our county in northern Missouri versus in the southern Missouri in the Ozarks is wasting disease, where the deer is wasting because we have a lot of farm cropland. I don't live near cropland, but I'm just with 2 miles where they plow. You have all the glyphosate, the poison, all that stuff. And so if people
And
go
it's all
deer hunting,
runoff too.
yeah. And if people goes hunting in my county, they actually have to take their deer head and drop it off at a wasting disease freezer in your nearest town so they can have it tested.
Yeah, because it's all in the spinal cord and the brain. I tried to tan a deer hide. I use brain to tan deer hides like the Indians. I'm part Indian. But the brains that I usually use to tan deer hides. One time they brought a hide to me and the brain it was already mush. Normally you got to cook it to mush a little bit, slow cook it to get it to the mush consistency to dress the hide with it. But I didn't want to touch it. It was gross. I said, no, you go take it somewhere else or throw it away or something. I think that's what it had. Or it was a week old or something. I don't know.
Few people here I'm going to say hi to that I just saw showed up in the chat. We've got Kelly. Hi, Kelly. And not Kelly that's on screen, Kelly, but Horizon Crochet Kelly. Sharon, I don't know if I said hi to you, so welcome, Sharon. James Mott is watching from Facebook. So we're streaming to Facebook, YouTube, and Rumble. Cindy Turner's watching. This is my old roommate. Hi, Cindy, from before I got married. Welcome, Cindy. How you doing? Cindy, I should share. I don't think she would mind me sharing this. Cindy's a type 1 diabetic. And one of my best friends, and she was the maid of honor in my wedding. So that's kind of where my education about type 1 diabetes first started, right? Was from living with her almost 20 years ago. And Papa Carnivore's in the house, and Dustin, Keto Simple, is here. Hey, guys. Okay. So I wanted to just say hi to those people. Rick, tell us about, well, I don't feel like Rick, but you remember what it was like when you were 15. Do you remember if your brain function like accelerated after you went carnivore? Do you remember that far back? I think you're muted.
Okay. Is it
Now
working?
we hear you now. Yeah, it's working.
I gotta flip the switch. I mute right here on the switch. I had a C average through elementary school and junior high, but after carnivore in high school, I had a straight A average. It even earned me a scholarship to college, which I had about a 4.0 average. So I don't know if I got smarter or I just had better classes.
I think you're probably one of the smartest people I know, Rick.
Really?
I think that, yes, you don't probably realize this, but you have a lot of intelligence. You remind me kind of my older sister because she's an engineer. You're an engineer.
Mm-hmm.
You are an electrical engineer, right?
That's right.
She's I want to say mechanical engineer. I want to say industrial engineer. but her first job out of college was to work for a phone company. And then we're talking in the 80s. She's older than you. You are my middle sibling's age. Like, are you 57 or 50?
58.
58, yeah. So my oldest sister's 60. The next brother down is 59. The next sibling down, I want to say, is like 57. And then the next sibling down is 56. And then there's me, I'm 50. Yes,
Mhm.
I come from a Catholic family, for anybody who's asking why there were so many kids. But still less kids than what Aaron has, right? I'm just going to throw that out there. But yes, there was a lot of kids all in like succession. So, and of course, I was the baby, and I always thought, well, why was there so much time in between my sister, who's next to me, which is 6 years older than me? And I thought, well, they used to tease me and say that I was the mailman's kid and that I was born under a rock and all these mean things. And then I asked my mom, and I don't know what's worse, that scenario, that I was an accident, or what my mom said to me, which was, well, we wanted to have 6 kids, but you changed our mind. I think that's worse. Like, I am the kid that changed their mind from having any more. I'd rather be an accident, I think, than be the bad kid that stopped them from having more kids. But whatever. They're probably just having fun with me.
Yeah, I would
you
say
talk
that.
about a lot of kids. My mom grew up with 13 brothers and sisters.
Mhm.
Wow. Same thing with my mother-in-law, the one who just turned 95 this year. She has like 8 or 9 siblings. So, and carnivore muscle, Jonathan says approximately 4 quadrillion animals are killed in U.S. plant agriculture each year. This is what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
So when people are like, I love animals, right? And cows are one of my favorite animals. So I don't think I could ever participate in the butchering of a cow, because I'm the girl who goes up to the fence and pets them and talks to them and like names them and all this stuff. But the nourishment of each animal is a gift, right? The nourishment of our bodies of each animal is a gift. And I respect the animal so much that Kitty's so cute. Sorry. I respect the animal so much that God provided these animals for us to nourish us and to heal us. So while I want to save every animal, and my mentality falls in line with what, a vegan would subscribe to. I also know that for how long has this earth been around that humans have been on here? That God put the animals on the earth to nourish us, right? And our ancestors ate the animals. They used
which cycle?
Well, it all depends on how people believe. I believe 6,000 years. Some people say millions of years, but we honestly really don't know. But I say probably about 7,000 years.
I've got some friends that are archaeologists, and Göbekli Tepe is one of the places that they've been frequenting lately, and they say that this is like the 5th generation, the 5th time, because there's been a lot of big worldwide cataclysms, floods that happened that that we've had to restart.
The Earth could be billions of years old.
About big fields of growing fields. You got hedgerows and woods and stuff like that. Birds live in those hedgerows, okay? You may split 2 fields. The average bird is only going to fly 150 feet to go get a bug to feed its babies, okay? It's not going to fly across a field that's a mile wide. Not going to do it. And all the little critters, the squirrels and the rats and the mice and the skunks and the possums, they all live in those hedgerows. And of course the birds, they're all in there. And when you take away the hedgerows, you lose that biodiversity. You lose a lot of pollinators. You lose a lot. And it's not so much what
Wild
is
edge.
killed when we convert land to farmland. Oh, yes, a lot of animals die. But croplands are they don't foster an environment for small animals and birds.
The land, the soil, after they do all that, it's dead. Once they put all those chemicals, there's no microbes anymore. The way that we do our farming here on our 300 acres is plateau domestication. And that's the terminology I come up with because it's illegal to rewild. But I've got 300 acres. They can kiss my butt if they come in here and tell me I got to fence my critters in. I've got my brother-in-law. I've got my whole family here on this property and everything. But he's always bitching, saying that my goats are all up in his bait area or his minerals. And I'm like, you shouldn't be baiting the deer anyways. But yeah, so they run free. Plateau domestication is you take the level of domestication for your regular livestock and plants is way up here, and wildlife is way down there, right? The level of domestication, you plateau them. You start taking care of your wildlife. You start, rearranging things so I can keep my blackberries and my passion fruit and persimmons and everything. I start farming what's already grown here indigenously. And I try to not allowed to rewild. I plateau domesticate my crops and my livestock, so they get to live their life exactly like they would if they were wild. But they're bucket trained because they're my babies. So
Speak about Joe Salatin.
Yeah.
Because you seem like an expert in him. But did anyone watch the Lunatic Farmer movie? And in that movie, the regenerative farming that Ivy is talking about, with the way that they move things around. Yes. So they mentioned in that movie, and correct me if I'm wrong, Ivy, one of the things that he mentioned was that they're seeing like species of grass that has been lying dormant for hundreds of years.
Yeah, einhorn grain was one of those, but now it's being used for a lot of people that they realize it's a superfood. So that was one of them. That was one. Yeah, they are finding a lot of greens.
I took 3 classes from Joel. He came down from Virginia to North Carolina to our community college, and I was taking classes, horticulture classes there. And he came down and taught 3 classes, and he's got a different way of thinking about things. And we had a couple there that they went up into the North Carolina mountains, just regular old wooded land. They fenced off 4 acres of land and I think they had 12 pigs they put in there, and they fermented the corn. And then they took a rod and poke a hole down alongside the tree. And they fill it with that corn and then tamp the dirt back over it. And they do that all around the tree. So the pigs come in, they smell that corn underneath the tree. So they root it out. They kill the tree falls over, they cut the tree up for firewood or lumber or whatever. They cleared 4 acres in 1 year. Completely cleared it. With like 10 or 12 pigs. And then they planted and they started their farm. And he's had a lot of influence in a lot of places. He's
he's a really good guy. He's where I get all my farmers from. All my farmers from my eco villages, I get my farmers from him, the ones that need help. We go help his farmers. And I just want to show this to Rick. I'm on Whatnot also, and like one of my friends on there. He gave me a whole bunch of stickers, and this is one that I picked out for Rick. But I don't have your address. I know you're in Miami. It was supposed to be a lot bigger.
That's pretty funny.
Give me a big screen. Okay.
That's funny. I had to maximize you so everybody could see that. Oh, he didn't see it. Okay. When he gets off the phone. So I want to, Thomas says his dad was 1 of 9. Erin says she has 7 brothers and a sister. Now, I'm going to go and say this because Jonathan posted it, but he said that, and this is true with people who have autism. I truly believe my daughter, my stepdaughter, but daughter, she's my daughter, has autism, and she's extremely bright. And I feel like that's a trait with people with autism that, and Jonathan, correct me if I'm wrong, but a lot of times the intellectual level is so far above, the average person. It's the social and other things that sometimes, people with autism struggle with, from what I understand. Obviously, I don't think I although I am different. I will say I am different, but I don't think that I have autism. I think I have some ADHD maybe, and some, like when Rick holds his cat up and you hold your kitty up, I'm like, squirrel.
I'm the last of 8. I'm the baby of the family for me too, and my daughter's autistic, so yeah, she's got gigantic.
And would you?
So she's really tall.
How's her intelligence? Would you say she has a higher level of intelligence?
Extremely high. But she's very antisocial. Do not, if she don't know you, she'll freak out. Don't talk to her. She's definitely does not like people, but she's very, 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 very smart. Yeah.
Okay, I got to read this. This is my dad. Dad, are you joining from a different account? Because usually you're JAD608. So I think my dad might be trolling us. But he says, we were just kidding you. You always ask too many questions, like your oldest sister. So yes, he confirms that when they said they wanted 6 kids, that I was an accident. And look who it is. It's No Shirt Kurt. Welcome, No Shirt Kurt. How you doing today?
Hey, everybody.
I gotta go to my window. I'll be right back.
I hope you don't mind I called you that.
No, I just have a question.
Yes.
What are you using as far as the host thing?
So I'm using 2 programs. What's pushing the stream is called Restream. And the reason why I bought this one is because I was using Talk Studio, like what Grandma uses, and it was like $8 a month. The problem with it was it wouldn't allow me to push to guest channels. Okay, so I want my guests, like people who come on, to be able to share this to their channels to help them out. And Talk Studio wouldn't allow me to do that. The problem with StreamYard is it's like $600 a year for the lowest package, and it's like $55 a month, which is stupid. And I don't care, that's just stupid, even if you have money. And so Restream, this is like the middle ground between Talk Studio and StreamYard, is $16 a month. Okay, so it's under $200 a year. And then OBS, I have this connected to OBS, and OBS is what I special program all the little bells and whistles into.
Right, but here's my thing: is this particular phone, I was on a few lives, and I could barely hear anybody talk, even with my headset. And it was like a very light whisper, and I would have to stick the phone up to my ear, and then you wouldn't see me on camera. But with the same phone, with the program you're using, works a lot better.
Okay, so I will post a link to what I'm using. So that's Restream. So I will post a link to this in the comments for all the creators out there.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take away from your live. I just
we're talking about whatever we want tonight. Okay, so here is link. I don't even know if I don't have a promotion code or anything like this, but if anybody's interested in checking it out, and I think you could do something like what you can do with StreamYard for free. I think there's a free package. But I wanted the stuff that, like, I wanted to be able to push to creators' channels. So that's why I purchased it. Now, I was trying to find someone to split StreamYard 50-50, right?
Oh, good idea.
And it fell through. What I was doing fell through. And I had paid someone for 2 months use of their StreamYard. And they decided not to go forward with StreamYard. And now someone else has offered me to split their StreamYard 50-50 because you can set up different profiles in StreamYard, right? And as long as you aren't going live at the same times, that works too. So someone has offered me 50% of their StreamYard, so I may take them up on that because there is a couple of more features that StreamYard will do that Restream too.
Well,
Gee,
the thing of it is, do you really need all the bells and whistles?
no.
And when you have what you need for your budget, this is my 2 cents. Then I went around with my telephone company the other day just to put this out there. I got a text from them saying your plan is going up $6 a month per line. So I called them up. They said, well, we're upgrading our towers to 6G. And I said, well, my phone's not capable of 6G. Well, you're getting this, these extra benefits. And I said, but I don't need them. Well, we're discontinuing your grandfathered plan. Okay, but I still don't need them. Well, we can downgrade you. I said, then I'm still losing out because I have to downgrade to keep the same price. I lose benefits if I go with the plan you're giving me, which I don't want. Then I got to pay more. And if it's not that, then you're going to force me to buy a new phone, which is not in my budget. So this is what I'm pointing out to you is you got all the stuff you need with this. If this does it, then I'd stick with it. Partnering up, you're relying on somebody else. I'm just looking out for your better interest. That's my 2 cents.
Sure.
I'll get off my podium now.
That's a good point. I like having the autonomy of having my own stuff and to be able to do what I want when I want to do it and not worry about stepping on somebody else's toes. But on the other hand, I'm pretty consistent when I go live too. So we'll see how it works out. It may not pan out.
Right.
But that's a good point. That's a good point.
What Kurt says is very 100% true. Sometimes these companies will do it. DirecTV did this to my parents. They raised the price. So to be able to keep it, they lowered it. So they lowered the package. Then they end up raising it up, and then it's like, hey, this is not right. So they end up canceling. I had the same issue with HughesNet when Sheraton Valley decided to put fiber through our area. And there were, I'm like 1 month, I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and pay for it. So I cut it off early. If I have to, I could do without this. I have phone where I can use YouTube or Facebook. I have DVD. I can do, it was only 1 month. And I had to argue and fight with the person to cancel because they refused to cancel. Well, why do you want to cancel? Because I'm getting fiber internet. Why do you think fiber internet's better than satellite? HughesNet. I said, because I don't have a problem when a storm comes. My signal won't get knocked out. The other thing is I'm not going outside having to scrape off or sweep off the dish just to get a signal when it's snowing. And I said, that's much cheaper. I'm like, I got the middle package and I pay way less than the low package with HughesNet. And the only reason why I had to have it is because I had kids. I need internet, and Sheraton Valley sold their internet or their cell service to Verizon. And so I had to go this route. I didn't have the Starlink option yet. And so I had to go for 2 years, but then I was going to go to Starlink because it was much cheaper. I had to buy the equipment, but it'd be much cheaper until Sheraton Valley says, hey, we're bringing internet. We're bringing fiber to your area. I'm like, that's perfect.
Yeah. I was stuck with Charter for
Waiting for
forever.
Yeah, I'm stuck with Suddenlink, which is another name for Charter, because it's the only internet company that services downtown Madison. If I didn't live downtown Madison, I would be able to get internet service through other companies that are cheaper.
Are you
But because
joking?
nope, because I live right downtown Madison, Wisconsin, the only company that services my area is Suddenlink or Charter.
That sounds like a
I've
monopoly
got
to me.
I've got Elon's Starlink because I'm off grid out here. This is solar. I'm all completely off grid.
That's
It's
just
pretty
nuts.
good even in storms. Anybody else got Starlink?
Nope.
Nope. It's pretty cheap too. I mean, before, whenever I was living kind of close to town, it was over $100 for the internet, I think. But yeah, it's like $60 for unlimited. Not bad at all.
Yeah,
But no,
I don't have Starlink, but I would
Okay.
get it. We talked about getting a travel trailer, and I would get Starlink so that when we traveled, I could work.
Ignore that price that I said, the $60. I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm a nonprofit. That might be why we get it that price. So
Now, I do have something to say. For those that feel they're tied in with their internet service provider, if you've got really good cellular signal, there is an app you can download, and I don't know how much it is now. When I got it, it was $1.99, and I'm sure they've raised the prices. But you can tether your phone to your computer, Bluetooth, and USB cable, and you can use the data service off your phone for your internet. That's how I had internet where I lived, Amy, if you know where Sturgis, Michigan is.
Yeah, I can't do that because I'm cheap, and so for lack of, I'm not going to use that word. Okay, so the last time I talked to Verizon Wireless no, that was Comcast. Last time I talked to Comcast on the phone, I overtalked them for 2 hours. And the poor guy on the phone finally just gave me 300 megabytes per second for $40 a month. Like he just was trying to get me off the phone because he didn't want to listen to me anymore after 2 to 3 hours. Because I talk on the phone all day. I'm a marathon talker. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to go somewhere else. For 3 hours, he had to listen to me on the phone. And I got them probably $100 worth of internet. And I asked for $45. I beat this guy down so bad. He gave me the package for $40 because he just wanted me to shut up. And so for Verizon, I did the same thing, right? I think I got us like $130 a month for 4 people because I'm like, 3 of the people on the plan are senior citizens. My 2 parents and my husband is technically a senior citizen now. So I'm like, look, you got like limited income people on this plan. And I talked to them for 3 hours and I wore them down so bad that they're just like, get this lady off the phone. And I got the plan so cheap. And every time they try to raise it, like I have to call Comcast every year and essentially, pardon my French, bitch at them for like 3 hours. But I get what I want. It's just something that I do. I wear them down. Like it's possible, guys.
Amy, but here's the deal. What you were talking about, getting something for a travel trailer. Instead of buying something and spending more money that you don't need to, as long as you have data service on your phone, the app may only cost you $10.99. It's a one-time, one and done. That's it.
I already have tethering for my phone and it's not strong enough. I would have to buy a separate mobile hotspot from them to get the service that I need.
No. You're this doesn't use your hotspot data. You're missing.
What is it called?
Oh, let me minimize this. We still there?
Yep.
Yeah, because I've tried when we've lost power to use the hotspot on my phone to work from, and it wasn't enough. It wasn't so. Just so you guys know, I work in IT, and all day long I have to remote into customers' computers and fix their tech issues. And using the internet off of my phone is not enough bandwidth for me to get on customers' computers.
Too much
But
latency.
yeah, it's not even, yeah. Plus, my phone is also what I use to talk to them. My cell phone is also, so being on the phone with them through voice over IP phone software and trying to connect to their computer at the same time from the same device, from the same internet, it's just not enough. It's just not enough.
Yeah,
And sometimes when you,
my
Sure.
cell phone is actually my cell phone service is actually through Suddenlink, my internet cable as well. Because to get the unlimited plan with I'll be upfront with everybody, guys. I'm on a fixed income. And I got my last phone through T-Mobile. I was paying $90 a month for one phone line. Unlimited.
That's crazy. The
I
app.
switched over to my cable company, Suddenlink, and I'm getting my phone for $40 a month, unlimited. Same plan that I had to T-Mobile.
Okay. The app is called PDA Net Plus.
PDA net?
Plus, yes.
Okay, I will look into that.
Yeah. Check into that.
The other thing is, if you go to like places that you can, where the cell service isn't great, how does that work in those areas?
Again, it's based off your cell signal. You're going to have spotty connections. I used the internet for internet at home when I first met my wife online. I was able to play a game online, and the signal wasn't that great out there. So if I could play a game online, definitely it would work for it. More than likely, it would work for streaming. I could watch movie. I could download stuff. I used about 100 gigs a month of bandwidth. My telephone company got a shock because I went in and asked them what their threshold is for limiting speed, and they told me it was like 20 gigabytes a month. And they looked at my account and they said, "How the hell did you do that?" I don't know. I never told them, but I used 100 gigs a month because I downloaded stuff, a lot of stuff, streamed a lot of stuff.
Looks like it's only for Android.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have an Android either. I have an iPhone.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Amanda. Amanda just donated 10 coin jewels. Thank you so much. Also, Carrie is here. Hi, Carrie. We've got David Miller watching from Facebook. We got Elaine Chafee. I don't think related to Dr. Chafee, but hi, Elaine. And Beth, my girl Beth, way back from the grocery store from Martin Supermarkets, is in the house. Welcome, Beth. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in. They're over on Facebook. And I wanted to say hi to Carrie. Carrie, I think he's going to bed, so have a wonderful night. And also Kendra, Consume the Goodness, is here. Hey, beautiful lady. I hope you are having a wonderful time too. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And Brian Aries here. Hi, Brian. Thank you for tuning in. I think I got everybody. Did I miss anybody? Yeah, so I'll look into that, see if they have something comparable for iOS.
Sounds good. But I gotta get, so I appreciate you having me.
Before you go, I watched your interview on Rick's channel. Wow, wow, wow. That was amazing. That was really good, guys. And if you guys haven't seen Kurt's interview, you got to hop over to Charger Mopar channel and watch the interview with Mr. Kurt, who is our good friend and great supporter of this channel. Thank you so much for everything you do, Kurt.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate you so much.
Y'all
You
have
have
a
a
good
wonderful night.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Right.
Bye.
Now, Amy, I have a question because you mentioned about Dustin having a meetup August 8th in Indy
Yes.
area.
Yes.
He certainly have an email address where I can email him all about the information, correct?
Yes. And I can also tell you it's going to be on August 8th at let me look up his email real quick here. Hold on. I will share the screen when I get to it.
I think it was something like BG's or something like that at noon.
It's gonna be at Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Saturday, August 8th. Okay, here we go. Let me share this. Yeah, I really like this software too. I don't know how many of you are paying for StreamYard, but I don't know why people pay for StreamYard. I know Dustin likes StreamYard because he wants to be able to stream horizontal and vertical at the same time. But I don't care about that. Okay, so if you go to Keto Simple, his email is right here, ketosimple@hotmail.com.
Okay, cool. I'm going to email him this week because it's like, that's only 5 hours. I went up to the Montello meetup, and Indy is not that far from where I live. It's about 5 hours, 6 hours if I stop in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Would you stay the night or would you drive there and go back? That's 10 hours.
I would stay the night. I would put in a PTO for the 7th, and I would leave the 7th and stay overnight, and then head back home that Saturday. Heck yeah!
Thank you, Jonathan. Jonathan donated 500 joules. Okay, does anybody know what that does? How do you? What are the joules and the gifts? I got to look into that because I think that's new.
If you come to my meetup, I got a campground here in the creek.
Okay, you're in Missouri too?
Yeah, she's in the SEMO area, southeast Missouri area. I don't know exactly where Ivy lives, but I have been through there going to Poplar Bluff from St. Louis area to go to a ball game. So I know where exactly around where she lives. Cherokee Pass, Frederickstown, Farmington. I know that area.
Yep, just south of Cherokee Pass, kind of behind it, in the hills behind it.
So,
yeah. Ghost Town of Club.
Grandma's Crochet Corner just donated like poop jewels. I don't know what poop jewels are, but she just donated them. And thank you, Thomas, for becoming a member. Appreciate that.
I think I'm a member of everybody. I'm trying to be. I'm on low income too. I can't believe I'm doing it, but don't tell my husband.
Okay, so what area? I want to see how far I am from you. It would be fun to host a meetup where we like camp.
Oh, okay.
What area?
Google. My farm's name is Wanderers in Sanctuary. Wanderers in Sanctuary. Like you're done wandering. There's supposed to be a ghost town here, but it's gone. So the only thing that's left is just the ruins, but we're gonna rebuild it.
Is it?
So we just.
Hold on, is this it? Okay, Grandma's Crochet Corner gifted Happy Poop times 10. Happy Poop with Happy Poop.
That's golden.
Thank you, Grandma.
Cooking?
I love you too. Let me share.
Is that strawberry poop gas?
It's happy poop gas.
Is that telling me I
Okay.
need to get me an enclosed trailer and collect every week all the dog poop from the dog stations at work?
Is this it?
I own from where that pipeline connects to the road at the top all the way down. We got 300 acres, and that's my
This is
house right
it?
there in the middle. Yep, that's it. That's where I'm
Wow.
at.
I don't know if I can.
It's me. Might see pictures. We got pictures of me. I used to have
There's a butcher
raccoons.
shop right there.
Yep, that's my butcher shop. That's where. Yep,
This is you?
that's the neighbor. One of our co-op residents. Yeah. But if you scroll down a little,
Cool,
that's north
cool.
where my niece is at. But if you scroll down, you can kind of see I'm building a dome for my garden. It's kind of like a geodome, but I'm making it with fencing. You know, it bends easily.
Where
And you
at?
can see it. It's all swamp right there. And yeah, that's the end of my property right there. So
How do
That's
you
cool. Okay. Grandma's going nuts with the poop.
Yeah, how do you do that? Grandma? I cannot see how to do that.
Oh my
I'm so
gosh.
confused. Just like always, I'm so confused.
Okay, so let me
Valuable
get off of
resource.
this real quick. This is nuts. She keeps doing it. That's hilarious.
I know.
now the
Can you guys hear
campgrounds
that
are beautiful,
ding?
but the campgrounds here are beautiful because it's on the creek side, but the village side is kind of icky looking right now because we lost our eco jungle elder when I came out as carnivore. We lost our eco junk elder, our water elder. We do everything according to natural law, you know, the elements and everything. And our air elder is the one that
I
helps
give
us
up.
with the engineering and the building, and pyrolysis does the plastic and such. And so we've got tires everywhere for building earthships and cob cottages.
I give up. I give up.
Yeah, so it's a mess right now. But the campgrounds are great. Oh, you're going the back way.
Okay, Aaron's asking, everybody's asking about the bacon. It's not quite done yet, but actually it's done enough to eat, right? I put it in like 3 hours ago, so I may go pull a couple pieces off and show you. And Carolina Carnivore says, where are we camping? I'm bringing the smoker. Let's go. Yes, let's go. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't know if it keeps replaying the same stuff over and over again. Do you guys hear that dinging?
That's because they're sending you those gifts. It's really easy. I went to my phone, and in the comments, there's like a little
Oh,
gift
so you guys
thing.
do
You
for your
press on that
phone.
gift.
I'm in the
Yeah,
middle
I
of
pressed-
building a smoker right now. We got this
Thank you,
old,
Kelly.
big, huge water tank from a farm. We're gonna cut it open, and I've got one of those old-fashioned like mill box.
Yeah. That's
fireplaces.
because they keep donating stuff. It's because they keep donating the Happy Poop Jewels. I don't know. Let me
Found
Never
it. But I don't know.
okay. I think
I
I
need
turned
some
off the
poop.
sound. I turned off the sound. Thank you guys for all the poop jewels. I'm gonna go check the smoker real quick. Let me do this. Let's go see what this bacon looks like. I want this one right here. Okay, so let's go check this out real quick. I'm probably gonna pull a couple pieces off because I'm probably not gonna go much over 9 o'clock because Grandma is live. So let's go check this out. Okay, the dinging stopped, so that's good. That's how I know when people super chat me too, because it dings and then I know. But I think everybody's just having fun dinging.
Ding.
Okay. Here we go. Let's check this out. Smoke. How's that look, guys?
Very nice.
Hold on, I want it a little crispier, so I'm gonna take a couple pieces off and I'm gonna put this back in. I think I'm smoking it at a lower temperature, so it's not cooking quite as fast as it did when I tested it yesterday, but it's okay.
Only if it can reach right through this screen and just grab a piece or two.
I know.
Now, you guys you can dehydrate stuff in a smoker, right? So you could smoke it. How long do you guys smoke it, or how long do you cook it in the air fryer?
I cook mine
for dehydrating about 7 hours.
Okay, so you could do this. Actually, though, it's still a little floppy. I don't know if you can see this. Let me do this. Oh, it's still hot. Let's see. So good. Sorry.
I'm glad I had
It's
Kanye
delicious.
earlier.
It's good. And it's got, the smoke is not overpowering. It's just right. It's just perfect. Just right. So, yes, so the bacon's good. I mean, and you can cook it as long as you want, right? You can cook it. It's still a little floppy, but before I ended the stream, I wanted to at least show you guys where it's at. And that's just the bacon that I cooked. When I cooked it the other day, I cooked it for 3 hours on 250 and it was like black. This isn't black. This is like just perfect. So it's delicious.
These were those beef bits.
What's that?
Right now. For
Yummy.
$5, I got 20 pounds of beef sides for my butcher. Chopped it up, put it in my dehydrator overnight. It's the only thing I eat when I'm fasting. I shouldn't eat it, but I mean, I'll take like 1 or 2 bites here and there throughout the day. And I'm about out of it. Everybody likes it. Just a little bit of salt.
Looks delicious.
Yeah, but everybody should find a butcher, man. Because they'll give you the beef sides. $5 for 20 pounds or 30. I don't know. They were huge. And I had to have help carry. I could not. Well, I'm a weakling anyways because of my lupus, but I couldn't lift them. They were pretty heavy. Together, they were. So I think it was total maybe like 30 or 40 pounds. It was big, huge. I definitely want to get a smoker like yours.
So that smoker is about 12 years old, and it was like $200 when we bought it. It was like the best $200 we've ever spent, and it's lasted us 12 years. I think I've spent more on kitchen appliances for the inside of the kitchen than that smoker, right? And now, do you see that little box? It's bigger. Do you see that little box that's off to the, well, if you're
That's
looking
the
at it, it's probably the
burner,
lower
right?
left-hand screen. That is a cold smoker attachment. Now, the reason why that is important is because I like to do briskets, right? I like to do briskets, and briskets, for those of you who've never smoked one, it's like a 20 to 26 hour process, just depending on the size of the brisket. And I would usually start them about 5 or 6 p.m. and they would be ready like at 5 or 6 p.m. the next day. So obviously you're smoking it all through the night. And we used to have to get up every hour to 2 hours to put chips in the smoker. So I dreaded doing a brisket because I would not sleep all night. And it was like, my friends would like, do a brisket. Well, that cold smoker attachment holds about 4 to 6 hours worth of chips.
Wow.
So you're not constantly refilling it every night. So that was like a game changer. And we were looking at buying one of these expensive, I don't know, what are they called? The expensive smokers that like drop pellets for you from an app. What's the like big name brand one that everyone spends like
Traeger?
$1,200, $1,500? Traeger. And I looked at it and the thing was huge.
Can you see
Oh, there you
it?
go. It says duck you, and it's a picture. Let me make you big. Hold on. This is for Rick.
No, don't make me big.
Hold it up. Duck you. Cute.
Duck it.
I got this for you, Rick.
Duck it. Quack.
I was in my whatnot shop, my
So-
friend's whatnot shop, and he was giving them away, so I got one for you.
So I got the cold smoker attachment. We were doing investigation, right? And I found an attachment for our 12-year-old smoker, and it was $80 on Amazon, and it was the best $80 that I spent because it holds 6 hours worth of chips, and so we can sleep through the night and let the brisket just cook on its own. We don't have to get out of bed. And then, you know, we can get up when we want to get up and put some more chips in it. So I think Jen is here. I think I saw Jen hop on. Hi, Jen. How you doing today?
Oh, not a whole lot right now. I'm trying to finish dinner. I'm making a
What are you
meatloaf.
eating?
Well, I'm making meatloaf for everyone.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're having a few other things. It's not all carnivore, but oh well.
That's okay. That's okay. All are welcome here.
Hey, Thomas.
Are you going to go?
Hi, Jen.
If you ferment your vegetables, it tastes even better, and then it's still carnivore.
Yeah. Yaya found a recipe for a certain kind of
Everybody needs a salt garden.
I can't stay long. My phone's about to go dead. Just thought I'd pop on for a few minutes.
That's okay. Well, I appreciate you coming on, Jen. It's good to see you. Will you be on Barbara's later? Will you be in watching Barbara's?
Now, what do you think? I'm always a boy.
Of course. So Carolina Carnivore says Starlink works great versus at home and camping for us at home and camping. And see, here's the thing that I wanted to say to Kurt, and I didn't get the chance, but we plan on going to places that the cell service is not going to be available, such as national parks and places like that. And so you almost need some sort of satellite, satellite cell service. And if I take longer than a week, I'm probably going to have to work while I'm traveling, right, from the travel trip. So that's where we're going to need a reliable, and I don't know if Starlink's reliable, but everyone I know the two crazy ketos use it, I believe, when they travel in their travel trailer. So we'll see. But I don't know that cell service would be an option for me for my job. Yes, I just checked the bacon, Jerry. Perfect. I also like it crunchy, so I'm going to leave it in there a little longer. Yummy smoked bacon.
Do you know right offhand what your brand of smoker you have, Amy?
Yes, it's a Masterbuilt. Now, you can't get the 12-year-old model, but let me find a comparable one. I think on my brisket video, I posted the link, but let me find it here real quick for you, and I'll show it to you. There's two versions, and I'm not sure what size I have. There's a 30-inch and a 40-inch. So the 30-inch, let me share this. This is comparable. Now, granted, this is the closest that I can find to the model that I have, but it's probably newer. So,
I'm sorry to interrupt. Who won Jerry's hula hoop last night? Hello?
I think it was
Oh, I don't know.
Diana.
It wasn't Diana? Yeah.
Diana won?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's good.
So here's a 30-inch. Okay, this is similar to the one that I have. There's also a 40-inch. And whatever you do, do not waste money for the glass. If you're looking, you ain't cooking. Okay? You don't need one with the,
that's just another
you don't
thing
need one
that
with
will
glass.
break.
What you might want to invest in that I don't have yet, but I've asked for it for Christmas, is one of those probes, digital probes. And I think the one I asked for, I can't remember the name. Okay, so here's the 40-inch. And I'm not sure which model that I have, but honestly, if I bought a new one, I would just get the bigger one, because you guys have seen the caliber of meat that I like to cook. This one is like $100 more. It's $349. So I bet you I have the 40-inch because 12 years ago, the 40-inch was probably $200 and some dollars, right? And then the cold smoker attachment is I just got bacon grease on my keyboard, I think.
Uh-oh.
Looks like this. And no, it doesn't. It's not $349. It's weird. It's like not letting me type or I bought these things and I couldn't get them to light. Based on what Chris Cook in Nashville's dad told me to buy. Okay, why can't I find it?
Hey, Amy, I just found out that the poop jewels are money.
What?
The poop jewels. is
How do
money.
you So, really?
Yeah.
If you're talking about the jewels that, jewels that, like the ones we get barber at night, you can redeem those for
You have to redeem
yeah,
them?
you can redeem those for money.
Okay, I'm
I
not
think
finding
so. I don't know how. I don't know how, but they're only the creators who get them can redeem them.
Yeah, I was just reading it in chat. They're talking about maybe we should tell her it's money. Let her know.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm going to have to look at how to redeem those. Okay, so this is it right here.
And Thomas is
I hate
going
to
to the
interrupt,
prom.
but I gotta go. I'll see y'all later.
Thomas, you going to the prom? You're going to
I
do
hate to interrupt.
I guess so.
I didn't get to go to my
My
think it's gonna
bud said yes, so you know.
All right, well, I'll see y'all with Barb's. Later, y'all.
Hi, Jen.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in.
Have a good night.
Nice meeting you, Jen.
Later.
Later, Jen.
My sister,
Bye.
Janine. My sister Janine's in the house. Hey, Janine. She's watching on Facebook. How you doing, sis? My real sister from the same mister. And I did an interview on Cindy DeManch's channel. I've been trying to get her back on, but she's kind of shy. My sister Janine is the one who got me on keto almost a decade ago. I credit her for saving my life. And she tuned me into Dr. Barry and Maria Emmerich and Carolyn Ketchum. What? No way! No way, guys. Carolina Carnivore just donated $50. $50. No way. Did you guys hear that? No way. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Carolina Carnivore, that was not necessary. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. You are amazing. Whoa.
Nice.
Whoa. $50. Holy cow.
Deserve it.
Thank you so much. That's incredible. Oh my gosh. She says, do a sexy bacon eating short. Like, thank you so much, Carolina. That is just amazing. Okay, so I just got to say one thing I don't like about the software. Eventually, if you don't keep up with the chat, it cuts them off and you can't go back. So like I can only go back so far. So unfortunately, I have that too, but unfortunately I can't show OBS on the screen. I can only show it on this screen, not the entire screen, right? So
Virtual camera.
if I'm yeah, Why? No, I am on OBS. That is what is. So I would have to make this big. Then I would have to turn on my chat select. And then I would have to select the chat. But when I'm small, you can't see that.
Yeah, it's very,
Like when.
clear.
Well, that's because you're using a virtual
See,
camera.
Yep. But you can't bring guests into OBS, Rick. I've
Nope.
tried. It doesn't work. You can't bring guests. So that's the one bad thing I don't like about this is you can't go back. You can only
Have you
go back
tried
so far.
Zoom? A lot of people I know use Zoom.
Not for streaming. I use Zoom for private meetings, but not for streaming.
Right.
I use Zoom but I use Zoom for my day job, but it's not. I mean, I suppose you could hook Zoom into this too, but you're going to run into the same issue.
I'll be back.
Terry's in the house. Welcome. See, this is my punishment. Now I know that that StreamYard doesn't have that issue, and neither does Talk Studio because I used both of those. Oh, is Grandma in the cooking challenge? Yay! And is Wendy Merrill Grandma in the house? Because I tried to go see her cooking video and I couldn't find it.
Wait, when's Grandma doing her cooking challenge?
She already did it yesterday. My video came out today.
Right, and
that was the one.
I made mine for tomorrow, so.
I've only got
Thank you, Amanda.
mine. The oatmeal that I make with eggs. It's kind of like custard type. It looks like oatmeal though, but you just make it with eggs and butter. And then I also do a party cheese ball with Braunschweiger and cream cheese, and then roll it in panko. And I use, pork rinds to dip.
This is for Carolina Carnivore, because Thomas was doing exercises earlier.
Well, I wasn't really saying much, so I figured I would do something.
I was lifting my dumbbell with you, Thomas. I have mine too.
I'm staring at mine over there underneath the desk.
Jackie's my neighbor here she's a realtor in South Bend, Indiana, and I keep promising her to take her to lunch, so I got to do that sometime. I will message you. Maybe we'll do that this week.
So Grandma did a cooking, Kelly?
Yeah, the feral grandma Wendy.
Feral grandma.
Yeah.
I'm thinking crochet grandma. I'm like, wait.
No, not yet.
Okay. All right, that makes sense.
I couldn't find Wendy's video though. I couldn't find it. Is it a private video?
No, shouldn't
No,
be.
she did it live yesterday. Thomas shared it on his live yesterday.
Oh, it was a live stream. That's why I was looking in her videos because I was going to go back and watch it. Thank you, Brian.
Yeah, it was actually playing. It was playing live on my live.
We rated.
I don't know how to do
We rated her live yesterday.
Anybody else here do yoga? That's something that's really helped me whenever I was.
I've done yogurt, but not yoga.
Well, first I started with the Kill Bills. You know how to do that, right?
Yeah.
The movie Kill Bill, where she was like trying to get her big toe to move. That's how I had to, yeah. That's how I had to start after I got out of the hospital. I did my Kill Bills and worked my way out. So, but yoga is awesome. It really is, y'all. You should do it.
Yeah, I can't get down on the floor to be able to do yoga.
You don't. It's not all. There's like a lot of them that you can just do standing up. Just one thing that people automatically do when they're happy. What do? When they're celebrating, they're like, "Woohoo!" That's the warrior pose. That is a pose. That is a pose. I mean, it's just it's what's automatically already natural is all you're doing.
So if I'm in the
Intention.
worship with God at church and I do that, then I'm
You're
actually
doing
yoga.
yoga.
I'm doing yoga.
Yeah. That's the warrior pose. Yeah. It means yeah.
All the time.
Right. I mean,
No.
it's natural.
Okay, so Sandy and Jerry and Carolina Carnivore, the bacon was still floppy. Okay, you could probably cook it for 12 hours and it would just get crispy. And I like crispy bacon, so the bacon is fine. But I'm way behind on the chat, so
You gotta do it the way you like it. So
I love my brother Kurt. My brother Kurt and I talk all the time. We met probably a year ago, but he's from the area here that I'm from. So, we kind of had a connection like that. But he's a good dude, good guy. He has made generous donations to this channel several times as well. So, yes. And he is very direct.
Yeah, Kurt.
Very direct kind of person.
We exchanged emails, and he emailed me a couple of pictures. Does this look familiar? And I'm like, yeah, that's the A&W in Boonville, Missouri. I'm only an hour from there because he said that him and his wife was doing some stuff in that area. It was pretty neat.
And if you have not seen the interview with, this is Rick's channel. Rick's being quiet over there. This is the actual link for the interview with Kurt, and his story is, wow, it's amazing.
Yes,
I can't show all these poops. There's I wish you could see the happy poops, but they're gold. They're gold and they sparkle, and they're in the shape of a poop.
Hey, Ivy, did you show, because he wasn't paying attention before, did you show Rick that thing
The duck?
Yeah.
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 I think I did.
I saw that.
Oh, you did? Okay. Because before you were on the phone when she showed it, so that's why I wasn't sure.
She showed it again.
Oh, okay.
You were supposed to
I
email
must
me.
I
Rick.
must
Did
have
you
been
forget?
away.
I emailed
Rick,
you.
you were supposed. You did email me.
Yes, I did.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll find it. I got a report for him. AI would not give him any info on him, on his own, profile of what's going on. So I put together a report for him. And he's thought of as the golden boy of Carnivore, right? And that what AI said, something like that. He's like I can't remember. I'm sorry. I suffer from Sierra. I can't remember stuff.
Okay, so Juju makes a good point. So Jonathan is also a direct person, right? And it's okay. It's okay to have people that are direct. It's okay to not agree with everybody. And Juju makes a good point here. Jonathan, hard to believe anyone hates you. They may not agree with you, but you are an intelligent man. And yes, and it's okay if Thomas says something and I'm like, I don't agree with that, but here's my opinion. And Thomas doesn't have to agree back with me, right? Because there's so much, and this is something that I believe Brian and I are going to talk about here soon. And then also Christy and I are going to talk about, because it's something that when I'm coaching clients, I hear repeatedly. Okay. And it's that I don't know who to listen to because there's so much differing information out there. And that's why a lot of people they're hooking up with coaching clients, because the influencers who are also very knowledgeable, someone will say, okay, you need to tune your fat down. Some people say you need to tune your fat up. And they're like, which is it? Right. Which person do I listen to? And some of these people, they're very respectful, knowledgeable people, right? So I'm going to be doing, and Brian had made a comment, I think, on Grandma's Crochet Corner, like 1 a.m, and I woke up and I heard what he said, and I'm like, yes, that's it. And I'm like, Brian, so I reached out to Brian. I'm like, Brian, will you come on my channel and let's have a conversation about this specific topic? And then Christy had reached out to me because Christy and I don't know, we vibe really well, I think. And she's like, pick a topic. And I'm like, this topic has really been getting me, right? Getting me, because it's like the more people that I talk to that are struggling, it's like, which thing do I listen to out here? And I'm like,
I have that struggle. A lot of people give me like two-sided advice, you know.
And then
Yeah, same thing. It's like you hear from some people, you need to increase your fat, and you need to do 2-to-1 to 3-to-1 fat to protein, and yet those of us that have weight to lose, it's like, do we really increase the fat that much? Because if we do that, is our body going to burn the fat that we have on our body?
Yeah.
Or is it just going to burn the fat that you're eating?
And,
You know,
Right.
and you know what else
This
makes
is
it
all
problematic too?
this is all fat. I mean,
Oh,
there's
that's
this
beautiful.
little tiny bit of meat in there. It's all fat.
I'm
It
about
is
do you want to know? You want to know my opinion? Everything is individualized based on the person and what they're dealing with. And to start with, if somebody is dealing with anxiety, depression, anything along that lines, they need high fat. They need high fat to help reverse those types of conditions. If somebody is stalled, okay, so I usually tell people, I have a calculator. I'm not going to display that here, but I have a calculator that determines your level of protein. I usually start people by determining, and I do kilograms because that's what we learned in the class, but usually if you take your body weight that you desire to be, not your current body weight, you can multiply that by 1, eat that much protein, and then match it with fat. Then the fat you can tweak up or down based on what your needs are. If you're stalled and you're doing everything right and you've eliminated dairy and you've eliminated snacking and you've eliminated all these things, and your goal is weight loss. Your goal is not to feel better. Your goal, whatever. Your goal is weight loss. You might have to tweak that fat down, and not a whole lot, but just a nudge. And what that is individualized for each person, right? It's individualized because everyone's healing from something different. That's my 2 cents.
Right.
That makes sense.
I mean, I sort of had 2 cents too, but
Check the bacon.
No, there's
Oh my
drama
gosh, guys,
going on down. I was just talking. There
In
was
the
some drama
chat?
going on down in the chat about someone hating
Okay.
somebody. That could be too full of fillet. Let me mute this.
I'm trying to find what's going on. It's gonna end this soon anyway,
yeah.
because Grandma's on right now. But you guys, I love you all. Ivy, thank you so much for coming on. So good to see you on screen. And Rick, you're being quiet over there. Menawa, you know I love you, girl. Kelly,
Other people talk.
my brother from another mother. Bye, Thomas. Okay, guys. And thank you, everybody who sent me poops. And Jonathan sent me soccer trophies. Thank you all for sending the gold poops. And thank you, Carolina Carnivore, for the buy me a bacon. You have no idea how much I appreciate. That's not required, right? It's not. But thank you so much. Okay, guys. Panel,
Congratulations
you guys are
on 1 year.
awesome.
Poop gas.
I will.
Yes.
Look, I made it.
Woo!
Amy, I'll send you an email in a couple days about talking about the YouTube channel. for me.
Yep. And I'm going to be starting. It's probably going to be like an online class format because I have about 20 people who want to do this. So I'll send you a link and get you in on that. And everyone who filled out the form, you'll be getting an email within a couple days. I do have an agreement that needs to be signed because I just need to make sure that I'm not liable if someone like blows up their computer or something. I hope you all understand, but I do have an LLC now, and Rick gets it. Like if I give you guys advice and you hit the wrong button and then you like burn down your house with your computer, Yeah, so I do have an agreement that I'm going to make everybody sign, just saying I'm not liable for this if you like burn your house down with your technology kind of thing, or you lose your YouTube channel because you did something that YouTube, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm going to make everybody sign a liability waiver because it's YouTube. Ask Rick. Rick knows better than anybody how to get demonetized and kicked off of YouTube. So, but I love you guys all. Thank you, panel, for coming on. Thank you for helping me celebrate my 1-year Carniversary. Happy 250th United States of America. And we'll see you all in the next show, everybody. And you guys know the drill, right? Bye, Manawa. Bye, Kelly. Bye, Ivy. Bye, Rickster. Okay, here we go, guys. I got to play the closing credits because I want to make sure everybody gets credit for tuning in tonight. And go to Grandma's Crochet Corner right now. Right now. Okay, here we go, guys. Here is the outro.
Oh, yeah. Lights fade low, the bacon's done. We rocked the stream and had some fun. Kicked to rock stars in the rocking crew. Stay strong, we're gonna roll with you. Yeah, we're gonna keep rolling on. We're gonna keep rolling on. Yeah, we're gonna keep rolling on. Yeah, we're gonna keep rolling on. Rocking till the credits roll.